Hey, what's up? It's Danny Wood here. I am going to walk you through editing this template that we created. It is a Remembrance Day template to celebrate our freedom. And so what I'm going to suggest right away with this is that you don't go slapping your logo and branding and stuff on it. Like, you can still just post on social media as a regular person without always having to hint at the fact that you sell real estate. So that's the first thing I want to get out of the way. Now let's just assume that you like what I just said and you're going to post something about Remembrance Day. We have two examples. One is a story and the other one is a square post, and you can pick and choose the vibe that you like. Maybe you like the flower. Obviously, some of you may not be able to use this suit because you're like, Dan, I'm a woman. So then go with something a little more neutral. I couldn't find anything that worked with women with the poppy. I just couldn't find a photo that had the rights that we could use. So anyways, here's a downtown. If you happen to work in a downtown core, you could use that image. If you're more rural, obviously you could use something like this. And then this last one is just very bright and colorful. The one I actually rolled with was this one. Very Canadian. Nothing screams Canadian more than the Canadian flag. So, okay, let's walk through. When you open up this template, you're going to click the link, and now you have to edit and modify this to make it your own, right? So the first thing you want to do is obviously this picture. Pick the one you want. So we'll just do this one here. So, and I'll zoom in so you can see better. All right, so here's the face of me, and obviously that is not your face. So what you have to do is click on the upload button, hit upload files, and then upload your photo. And I've already done that, so it actually is already in my logos section. So then you'll select the photo that you just uploaded, pick it up, drag it, and drop it. There. And now it's inside that photo. Now some of you are going to have a really wonky photo that you're like not centered, so you can double click it and then you can actually like make it bigger, center it if you want. Go like that. There you go. Now obviously let's minimize this. Any of the text is editable, so double click my name and edit it to be your name. Down here I have like my Instagram account or whatever your social media account is. We made this to look like it was a social media post, but it's not clickable. Like when you post this to your story or as a reel or whatever you're up to, none of this is actually clickable. It's just like hinting at what it's about. So we put thank you, hashtag Remembrance Day. So if you don't like that, you can double click and edit it to be whatever you want, or you could just delete it. If you're like, oh, I don't like that, then go ahead and delete it. Oops. You can also change all of the text if you want to write whatever message you want. You can do that as well. And here's a fun little thing that you can also do is just select all of it and then delete. Maybe you don't want any of that stuff. You just you like the photo. So for stories, for example, just plain photo with no other text actually tends to get more visibility than a story post that has something like this on it. I still use this with it. Anyways, pick and choose your own adventure. Now, the other fun fact is that just because this is a template we created for Remembrance Day, that doesn't mean that you couldn't use it for like a person's birthday. Because if I go to photos, for example, and type in birthday, it'll come up with a bunch of photos that I already done. I'm not going to put a lot of time into this. I guess I'll just choose this one, grab it, drag it, and drop it. And there you go. Now, it looks blurry, but that's only because of the way I'm recording right now. So when I actually go to download this, then it won't be blurry, it'll be HD. So you could actually save this template for other uses, whether it be other holidays or anything, really, you could use this. So I'm going to undo that. Now, okay, let's say you're done editing, you like this, but you got to download it. Well, what I'm going to suggest you do is you delete all the ones that you're not going to use, because you only need one. You pick the one that you like, so we ended up landing on this one. So for the case here, I would delete this. and delete all the other pages so that you only have one. The reason for that is because when you go to download it, if you have multiple pages, it's going to download as a zip folder, and then you can't actually use that unless you unzip it, and I've already lost like 80% of you on what I just said. So if you don't feel like unzipping anything, then just delete all the photos that you don't plan on using. So let's say you're happy with this and you want to download it. What you do is you click on share, and then you're going to click on download. And for whatever reason, this is already set to video, which I do not want. I want it to be a PNG file. And then you'll also notice it's got all the pages selected because I didn't delete them, because I'm sending you this template, so I don't want to delete them. But this is why. If I had all the pages, when I hit download, it'll download them as a zip. So what I'm going to do in this case is just deselect all of them, choose the one that I want, and then hit the download button. But I'm not actually going to download that because I don't actually want this. I'm just showing you how to do it. And then the other thing that I want to share with you is that, say you've got this, you saved it, you got your photo here, you changed your name and username, and you updated the text. If you want, you could go File, and then Save to Folder, and then what I suggest is you create a folder with all of the edited templates that you've created. That way you can keep the library of all the ones I send you for future use. But if you've already got something edited and modified that you like, save it into a folder. So I would go Move to Folder, click on your projects, and then if you don't have one yet, you're going to want to create one, and you could name it whatever you want. My Edited Designs, whatever. Name it what you want. For me, I have all of the templates that we're creating for you guys in this folder right here. So I called it Agent Canvas. So I would click on that, and then I would hit the Move button. And what that's going to do is just going to make it easier for you to find this stuff in the future, like next year. If you want to do another Remembrance Day post, you could. So that's it. That was a really simple one. If you got any questions, always you can reach out to me. If you happen to know other agents that would value this type of program, then let me know. We're thinking of creating an internal promotion for you guys, and those of you that actually share will actually get rewarded. And if you want to hear about that, give me a call. And happy Remembrance Day. I really do value and appreciate and love Canada and all the freedoms that we have, and I hope you have an awesome day.